Hey, yo, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy D the Guy, and we did it. We hit 300, the big 300 subscribers, or at least by the time this video comes out, I will have 300. So I'm gonna try, put the emphasis on try there, try and do this good old 300 triple upload type thing, and yeah. And this is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first one. The first one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do three. I'm gonna do this one, Kirby, Sans. So y'all could be because I know y'all have been waiting like a month or two for that. So, and got some artwork ready. So yeah, okay. Shout out to Mr. What If Man for that. So yeah, and and the Sonic one, which honestly I was gonna do earlier, but I kind of realized I was near 300, so I say, you know what, I'm gonna wait for that, and then I'ma just boom part three. But yeah, um, let's see, that's yeah, let's get this started. I gotta remember where I was. Okay, I remember now. I remember now. It's late as shit. Why am I doing this so late? Yeah, he just got done doing the entrance exam. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, the entrance exam. He went home and all that. You know, and go ask how he did. And, you know, Deku's like, I did cool. I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good. Good enough to pass? Maybe. I don't know. But in his mind, he's like, shh, I got this shit in the bag. You got this shit in the bag. Alright, but, uh, let's see, a week pass or 2 week pass. Um, Nothing really happened during the 2 weeks. He didn't get no new forms yet, so don't ask about that. But, what he, what he did do is he went go out during the 2 weeks. I don't know when specifically, but let's just say during the 2 weeks he went out and he wanted to try out this new cafe. And you know, cause he eats a lot. He stayed like he got money for himself, so for him to go out and eat because like he eats like pretty much everything. So yeah, and he kind of got this extra money from this little job like he do helping people around, and he get paid for it and all that. And and sorry about that. And yeah, so he got a little change for when he wants to snack on himself when his mom ain't going, not cooking nothing yet, or when she ain't got no more food because Deku probably ate it all. So he went to a cafe, looking around, seeing, and he catches this girl, and who could she be? It's Mina. It's Mina and someone else. But I'm gonna let that someone else be a surprise. Y'all gonna have to wait for part 4 for that one. Who couldn't be that surprised? But the first girl is Mina, and the second girl, hanging with Mina because Mina, suggested the place and all that. And you know how Mina is. She's like very excited and whatever. Deku just looking around, and he sees her. They start looking at each other, and let's say they ordered the same thing. Since one's pink and the other one's pinkish, has her pink hair kind of. They kind of ordered the same thing too. Like, what the hell would they order though? Let's say a strawberry Yeah, let's say a strawberry parfait. Yeah, strawberry parfait. Uh, yeah, strawberry parfait. And when they said that, like with extra strawberries or whatnot, and they were like, "What?" They just started looking like, "Whoa, that's cool, whatever." And Deku asked if he can sit with them, and Mina's like, "Sure, cool, well, why not?" And Deku asked, where to go to school at, and they just said excuse me, they're going for the did an entrance exam for UA and whatnot. And so Deku's like, "Oh, cool, I'm doing the same." And they was like, "Oh, okay, all right." They got interested, and Mina asked, "You think you got in?" And Deku's like, "I'd say I got in. I'm pretty confident in my abilities." And she asked, "What is his quirk?" And Deku, he trying to be, he was trying to be coy with. He like, this and that. He wasn't gonna say what his quirk does yet, at least. So he said, "That's a secret. It's a secret." So the other girl was like, Why is it a secret? Is it a pretty dangerous quirk or something? That's why it's a secret." And Deku's like, "It is dangerous, but you know, that's not why it's a secret. It's a secret because I wanted it to be a secret." And uh, you know, and after they finished the parfait, by the way, Deku was pretty much like he wasn't really eating the parfait because he was talking, and then he was finished talking and he was about to leave. He kind of realized he didn't eat it yet. Like he was too busy talking, but he just kind of you know oh gross. He just inhaled all that. He was like all in one sitting, and they was like, "What?" And he paid his bill and he paid the other's bill just to be a nice guy, because he had some money, so he was like, be a nice guy. And he left. And so, um, let's see, a few weeks, wait, no, 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 after that, the weeks had passed, and Deku's just, he's eating, like he's eating whatever he's eating like a lot of shit. So, and his mom busts in the room, or like busts through the door, and Deku got like a food in his mouth. He's like, but he's like, "What's wrong?" And cause Inko frantic. She like she Deku never seen Inko this frantic ever. So he's like, "Whoa, what's going on?" And so, um, Inko saying, that the letter came in and whatnot, and Deku was like, "Oh, really? Okay." And Deku's about to open it, and you know, Inko was like, "Aren't you gonna go in your room and open it?" And Deku was like, "No, I want to share this moment. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, which I doubt, I don't." So he opens it, um, and All Might appears, saying like, "Hello, young Midoriya. Oh yeah, nice to meet you. I see your test scores. You have I don't know how many attack points I'm gonna give him. How many villain points I'm gonna give him? I mean, he get a good baby lot. Oh, like he didn't break no All Might record or nothing. Let's say he got about the same amount as Bakugo, so about 100, about 110 villain points. I think that's how many villain points Bakugo had. Well, yeah, they had the same amount of villain points, but Deku has the record in the most hero points because while he was, swinging the hammer, laying down the hammer time, and just showing those robots those hands. You know, he saved some people, and he got like 60 hero points. And so, I'm like, congratulations, young Midoriya. Welcome to your hero, Academia. And, Deku's all hype and shit, because he's like, let's get it. He's just losing his shit right now. And he's so happy and overjoyed. I'm just gonna don't ask why this happened. Actually, no. I'm just gonna say it. It's the fact that he was so happy and so much emotion was pouring out of Deku. A literal star formed out, like he started smiling, like he accidentally used his quirk, but he wasn't inhaling anything. He just, he just popped out a star, and yeah, and he was curious. He was like, "What is that?" Like, cause they kind of just paused, and it was like, "What is that?" And it's a pretty big, like star. So yeah, Deku coughed up the warp star, which I completely being honest with you, I completely forgot how that works exactly. But the way I'm gonna make it work is he can travel with it, um, go high speeds with it. He's not going light speed, at least not yet. Not no time soon, so he can break the sound barrier at least. So give him that much. That much. Like that's just not enough, but it really is, considering how this thing, the warp star, can go light speed. Yeah, it's not enough, but that doesn't matter. Deku kind of touches it, and it makes a, like a twinkle noise, like, ding, and whatever. And he just, he thought it was weird, so, he told his mom, he told Inko he'll be right back. He need to, test it out. So he gets on it, and he'll try to see if he could, like, move with it, and immediately he just goes up, like, super fast, like, swoom. And Deku's like, whoa, okay, that's something. And then he said, all right, let's go to the beach, and it just zoomed towards the beach. And it twinkled, and it kind of crash landed, you know, because Deku doesn't know how to really use it, so he gets crash landed. Um, and the warp star kind of just disappeared, and he was like, "That was weird." And he just looked around at the beach. He's like, "Hmm." So I guess it's like a transportation type thing. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it's just a transportation type thing. So he was like, weird. Might have to work on that later on. So he tried to make it again, but it didn't really work. So he tried to think of the happiest moment at that time, which was when he got in the UA and he started smiling and stuff, and then, poof, there it is, the star, warp star. And so he gets on it, and he's like, all right, I guess it's time to go home. And the warp star just basically went on autopilot, and it just kind of crash landed to the roof. So after that, had to patch a hole and whatnot. But yeah, after all that, the next day, yeah, there's a lot of quote unquote filler, but yeah, it just added a little something extra. But yeah, it's time to go for them to go to school. Deku just, he's just chilling. He's just walking there. He's like, oh, okay, all right. And he runs into Bakugo when he gets there. He's like, whoa. And then he sees Bakugo, and As soon as he sees the pinkish hair, Bakugo was like, hell no. I'm making sure I'm not in range. Okay? Making sure I'm not in range at all. Yeah, and making sure he's not in range, like, at all. Which, unfortunately for Bakugo, it kind of, his range changed, since he was 10. His range has increased. Like, the inhaling ability, which I'm gonna have to call this quirk like Star Hail or something. Or Star, yeah, like Star Hail, or Star Eater. Yeah, I might just call it Star Eater. It kind of makes sense. Star Eater, yeah. He's trying to make sure, he's not in range or whatever. But yeah, it increased. The range of Star Eater has increased a lot. Like, uh, I'd say, hmm, I'd say when he was 10, the range was about a meter. So basically, like, right on him. But now that changed to like, mm, about a meter, 2 meters, 3 meters. Around 7, like 10. Give it 10 meters. 10 meters. If you're in the range of 10 meters, you could get sucked in. But basically, the closer you are, the harder it is for you to escape. It doesn't matter what you are, even light. It and so yeah, or beams, laser beams to be specific. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But anyway, they go to you know, mm, he finds the door and whatnot. Deku finds the door, and he was so shocked and amazed. The only word he could say was boyo, you know, and and basically, that's basically what Deku says when he's speechless. He's just like, boyo, he just like tilting his head. He's like, and he says, wait, why is the door so huge? Okay, I guess they for the theatrics, I guess. And so he went in, he found his class or whatnot, and all he hears is Bakugo and Ida having a screaming match. Bakugo's winning, of course, but Ida's trying. And Bakugo is making damn sure, like, as soon as he opened the door, Ida runs up to him, and he's like, I didn't know that there was a like saving part, like a being a hero part, which honestly I never really understood why you never understood there was hero points. You're training to become a hero. Of course, they're gonna have something to do with you being a hero by saving something or someone. But it's like you are a more superior student than I am, and Izuku's like, okay, I guess, or whatever, man. Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. Izuku, not a fan of Ida. Very not a fan. Well, he doesn't hate Ida or anything. He just get annoyed by Ida. So, before Izuku tried to sit down, Ochako, appeared. She just yeah, she just appeared. Like, she opened the door, and yeah. She was like, "Oh, I know that pink curly hair anywhere." And Deku just turned around and he was like, "Wait, what?" And he noticed, Chaco, and Chaco was saying thanks and all that. But Deku was like, "Sure, no problem. It's what a hero does." And so Deku said, "We should probably go sit and wait for the teacher or whatever." Because Deku kind of sensed someone was behind the desk. He didn't know for sure, but he was like, nah, we should just, sit and wait, whatever. And so, they sit down and they went quiet and stuff. Aizawa, showed up. He's like, it took y'all, since Deku kind of cut it short, normally I think he said it was 10 seconds, so let's cut it in half. So it said it took y'all 5 seconds to shut up. That's that could use some work. So Aizawa, he was like, all right, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Mr. Aizawa. Yada yada yada. Put these uniforms on and go outside. Ochako and whoever else was stupid enough to ask, what about orientation? That goes, he just chilling, thinking about what to eat and thinking about what's gonna be for dinner, you know. And yeah, uh, as they was asking about orientation, and as I was, he's like, y'all training to become heroes. We're not here for all this is like orientation and shit. Just put on the damn P outfits and go outside. So yeah, and they changed and everything. Nothing really happened. They just changed and they got changed. They went outside and and Aizawa asked Deku, you know, what was his highest. Asked Deku to come up, and you know, it was like Aizawa said, all right, what was your highest ball throw? Without your quirk, and Deku said like like I think Bakugo's is 75 meters, and Deku is naturally stronger than Bakugo in this sort of. So I'd say about 80 meters, and as I was like, all right, use your quirk now, and that's all he had to say. Now Deku was thinking, what what ability he should use, because he has a few abilities that could help him with it. He was thinking about using a hammer like a bat, but he was like, nah, I could, but he's really like he's thinking hard, and Aizawa was telling him to hurry up, and Izuku was like he just got shocked. He was like, well, and then he transformed because he jumped because he was thinking so hard. He was like, boy, and he just randomly selected one. And I mean, I ain't gonna say randomly. Y'all been looking at what he transformed into like the entire time. So yeah, he transformed into Tornado. And if you're wondering how he could just transform into it without inhaling it, I think I explained it in the last video. But to keep it brief and to summarize what happened, how it happens is he can store his abilities inside of his body. So yeah, that's why he has access to it. So he can lose them, but he can store them back inside of him. So yeah, or he could keep extra stored. So like he has every ability stored, like every ability he has, which I'm uh alright, yeah, which all of his abilities at this point in time is stone, water, ice, animal, which is basically like cat or like mole or something. Cat mole fusion or some type like that. Leaf, beetle, hammer, fighter, and tornado. That's all the abilities he has at this moment, and of course, he'll have extra moving on in the future, but that's all he has for now. So he turns into a tornado, and he has that tornado. Is that a crown? Yeah, I'm gonna call it a tornado crown, and they was like, whoa. So he explained. So Deku, he kind of explains this is his tornado ability, and I think it's self-explanatory what I can do with it. So he was thinking about throwing it with his raw strength, add it with his tornado, make the tornado give it a boost. So that's what he does. That's exactly what he does, and it's just he was like, he charged up a mini tornado in his hand with the ball, and it basically like a Rasengan, and he threw that son of a bitch fast as he could, hard as he could, with, well, all of his might. hmm And he sunk that thing. And when you think that, it's finally about to go down, the wind, the tornado, makes it pick up speed even more to the point where it reaches uh, terminal velocity and escapes orbit. So, yeah. It barely escaped orbit, too. So yeah. He got infinity because, it's in space now. So, yeah. And, you know, um, everyone else we do the ball throw to, everyone else is the same. Bakugo's is slightly better because, he was trained to fight Izuku, which, honestly, it must suck for him because it's like, he can't, honestly, he can't really fight Deku. Like, he could, but it'll be a struggle, so it'll be a struggle. Like, the chances of him winning are slim as hell. And that's not even counting the fact that Deku could instantly win just by inhaling Bakugo alone. So, yeah. it don't look good for him. But, yeah, they did all of the things. And then, with all the other tests, Deku pretty much, he got first in the side to sides. He got first in the jumping because he just floated, He huffed and puffed and he just floated across to the other line. What else? The grip strength thing. He just gripped it as hard as he could. He did pretty decent. He did okay. And what else is after that? Oh yeah, and they did the running thing. They did like a sprint, like 40-yard sprint or whatever. And Deku got like second. Like he could have got first if he was using Tornado, which he was, but he wasn't putting his all into it. And yeah, speaking of the speed thing, he's gonna have one ability that's basically all about speed, kinda, somewhat. And I'm just gonna say it's gonna be funny as hell when he gets that ability, because it's so stupid and so funny, and it's probably just gonna be a one-off ability too. So, but that's besides the point. After everything's done, everyone take their test. Aizawa was like, alright, tests are in, the results are in, and the one that's gonna be expelled is the one and the only. And everyone just staring at Mineta because they like, well, this dude gone, man. This dude is gone. And as I was like, I ain't finished yet. You're ruining the suspense. Let me say who's gone. And the one that's gone is absolutely no one. and everyone's like, wait, what? And Mineta's like, Mineta just have the biggest sigh of relief in his entire existence. He's like, wow, that honestly. And then Aizawa just kind of interrupted. He was like, just kidding. Aizawa he just yeeted Mineta out of there. He's like, just kidding. Mineta, get out. You're expelled. Bye bye. Poor Mineta. If I were to describe the hope and the dream of him becoming a hero, just left his eyes and mouth. He just got full on like, And yeah, that's depressed. So yeah, Mineta's gone. Yeah, I kind of, I, I was actually thinking about letting him stay, but no, just no, just no reason for him to stay because, I mean, besides Invisible Girl, he's pretty much useless as hell. So no, who's gonna be his replacement? Well, he's gonna be. Well, he's not expelled from the school. I say Aizawa expelled him, but he'll be there, but he won't be in class 1A. He'll be class 1B. So yeah. Yep, that means someone in class 1B is going to be in class 1A. Who is that going to be? Well, I don't know. I don't know yet. It's not going to be Monoma. No, it's of course it's not going to be Monoma because I mean, that would ruin his character. His character is to hate on class 1A. You can't have him hate on 1A if he's in 1A. So, is it going to be a female or a male? It's going to be a female. It's going to be one of the females. And I got to look at them all again just to make sure. I might add Kendo. I don't know for sure. I might add the girl with the mushroom quirk, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out when the part 4 comes out in the next, I don't know how many weeks. I assume it's going to be like a week or two before I upload a part 4. So, yeah. But anyway, Mineta's, gone. Mineta's crying and shit like a little bitch. That's why I was like, fuck out of here. And yeah, it might sound cold. That may be true. But let's be honest, no one fucking likes Mineta anyway. So, I could be as cold as I want. That's not nobody's favorite character. I dare anyone in the comment section to say Mineta is my favorite character and he has my favorite quirk. Yeah, sticky grape balls is your favorite. Yeah, no. I'm just shitting all over Mineta. Oh god, it's sad, but no one fucking likes Mineta. All right, but after that, they just go through school like as any normal type school, whatever. And yeah, after that, let's just say a few days had passed. I don't know if this. I gotta rewatch season 1 because I keep forgetting. Like, if All Might came in and I'm just gonna say it happens a few days later. So yeah, the new class member didn't show up yet, so don't worry. They'll show up when All Might is, in the when All Might comes in, which he does now, and he's like, "I am here, entering the classroom like a hero." And so, they was like, oh, All Might, they all freaking out and shit. Deku's like, oh, hey, All Might, because, he has starry eyes and crap because, it's All Might. And he's fanboying, but surprisingly, even with the stars in the eyes, he's not fanboying as much as he was in the anime. He's trying to keep his composure. But again, it is basically superhero, is basically like anime Superman right in front of you, so I'd lose my shit too. So, but yeah, and they're about to do the hero versus villain, exercise or whatever. And so, here's a question I'm gonna ask y'all: what y'all want his outfit? What y'all want Deku's hero outfit to be? Because to be real with you, I literally just thought about that just now, and I was like, holy shit, I do not have an outfit for this dude. So, if y'all have any ideas, let me know, and, yeah. And, well, I might as well stop it here. Might as well. And, I got plenty of other things to record, so I'm gonna stop it here. Again, thanks for the 300. Really appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. On the road to 400 now. And yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I might do mm, oh, hold on. Oh yeah. And for the record, the girl Mina was talking to is from class 1B. Like she was with yeah. Yeah, she's in class 1B. That's another thing I needed to add. And if y'all have any questions, go in the comment section or whatever. Um, Discord, you know. And I'm out.